Hi guys, I'm back with another video. This is Stelo Matondo at Stelo Nice Matondo's channel. I'm back guys. We out here. I'm about to show you your pedals and your steering wheel and your steering wheels and your observations. So guys, for you to in order for you to learn and know your gears and your steering wheel and your pedals, make sure that you stay tuned. Nice. And then now I'm gonna start by showing you guys how we use our steering wheel method. As last time in our last video, as much as I showed you on how do we get used to our steering wheel. So in order for you to get used to a steering wheel, you gotta use the steering wheel method. So on the first video that I showed you guys, told you that you should use a 2.5. I'm gonna demonstrate everything properly today so that you could see properly and understand it properly. So yeah, I'm going to start now. So yeah, let us start. First things first, the steering wheel method. We make sure that we know our steering wheel. In order for us to know that our tires are straight, so what we need to do is, as much as it's like this, we don't know where our tires are facing. So what we need to do, guys, is to do a full swing first. Full swing. Let me start. This is a full swing, guys. Start by doing a full swing until the steering wheel locks. That means it's either way. You turn your steering wheel either way. It's either you turn it on your right side, it's either you turn it on your left side. It's okay, as long as you turn it until it locks. And then when it locks, you make sure that your steering wheel locks. And then after it locks, you see how it's locked. You see how it's locked. So the best way to learn and get used to your steering wheel is to use this method that I'm going to show you now. We call it a 2.5 method. So as much as our steering wheel is like this, I've locked it, it's facing on my right side. So what I need to do in order for my tires to be straight, I do 2.5 method. So let us do it, guys. So what we need to do is, you see the top part, the small part on the steering wheel. There's two parts. There's a bigger part and then the small part. So the smaller nyana part, we do it like so. The smaller nyana part, we do it perfectly, precisely, in order for us to see that we're doing it properly. So the smaller nyana part that is locking on top. So what you do is, guys, you do a 2.5 steering wheel. So when you start by counting the top part twice. When it comes back, you count it twice, and then the half must be down here, should be straight. So you can even see the emblem of the Toyota is facing upside down. So I'm going to do a steering wheel method, then my steering wheel will be straight. It's 2.5, guys. On code 10 on the truck, it's 2.5, guys. But on the code 8, the small car, it's 1.5. I'm gonna make a video with the small car so that you could see it, guys, and understand it properly. Because of now, it might confuse you, but if you're sure and if you listen properly and look at it properly, it's simple, it's understandable. So it's almost the same. Code 10 and code 8, 2.5 steering wheel method is the same. So the difference is code 8 is 1.5, code 10 it's 2.5. So I'm gonna show you guys how you do it. So you start here at the top part. The top part, you start counting when it comes back. Let me start. Nice. This is 1. See the top part, I'm counting it when it comes back, and then I'm doing it again. And then this is 2, the top part. That, guys, I'll show you that we're almost done with our steering wheel method. And then we do half. When we do half, we do half. Nice. This is our half, guys. Our steering wheel is straight now. This method, guys, I promise you guys, this method will help you to make sure that your steering wheels are straight. Nice. And then after you've done that, you make sure that you do it again and again and again and again. 2.5 steering wheel method. And then you're gonna get used to it. Let me do it again so that you could understand it. I swing anywhere, just do a full swing, and then it locks. When it locks, I'm gonna start counting now, the top part, when it comes back. Nice, let me do it. This is 1, nice. This is 2, good. See, and then my half, it's gonna be down here. But then this is my half, proper. Nice, this is my half, guys. My tires are straight, definitely straight. Nice. So that's our steering wheel method, guys. If you don't understand or you don't follow the instruction properly, you can ask on the comments. I'll inform you guys. Anything, ask 100 questions, I'll inform you. I'll let you know everything that you need to know. If you don't understand anything, ask me, guys. I'll let you know. Nice. Then that's our steering wheel method. And then this is our indicators, guys. These are our indicators. We use them to indicate. This is the indicator. When you go up, you go to your left. When you go down, you go to your right. You make sure, guys, that you apply your indicators, especially when you turn. It's either you turn left or you turn right. You apply your indicators, guys. Nice. That's important, guys. Everywhere you turn, you apply your indicators, guys. Nah? Make sure you apply your indicators. Nice. And then I'm gonna show you your pedals, guys. Now this is our pedals now, guys. In order for us to get used to our pedals and know our pedals, and the important thing, guys, on the pedals, guys, we make sure that we sense our pedals inside. We don't look where we pushing the pedals. We only sense where we push the pedals. So make sure, guys, you don't look the pedals, you sense them, you feel them, so that you could face the road and be aware of your surroundings. Because of now, if you look down there, you might make a mistake on the road. So make sure, guys, eyes on the road and your feel inside the car. Nice. Now I'm going to explain the pedals now, guys. The pedals are very, very, very simple, guys. What you need to know, guys, on the manual is, it's not complicating, but it's kind of like tough if you're starting, but when you get used to it, it's much more simple. So I'm gonna start showing you the pedals from accelerator, clutch, and brake, and I'm gonna show you how you use them. So relax, keep calm, and don't rush it. Make sure that you don't rush yourselves, guys. Nice. Now number 1, this is our accelerator. Now number 2, oh yeah, this is our accelerator, guys. Our accelerator, guys, we use it to pick up the speed. We use it for the speed. We don't normally need it when we at the grounds or somewhere where we don't use the gears. So what we use this for, we use it to, nice. Our pedal, guys, this is our accelerator. We use it to pick up the speed only, and then it's on our right side. Nice. We use it for our right leg. Our right leg, guys, it's used to press the accelerator, and then it's used to press our brake. This is our brake, guys. Number 2, this is our brake. We use this brake to stop. We use this to stop, guys. When you make sure, guys, you use this to stop. This is our brake, guys. You use this to stop, and then this is our clutch. Here's our clutch. Our clutch, the reason why our clutch, we use one leg for it is because of now our clutch is very important, guys. Our car, in the manual car, it's important for you to use the clutch because of now the clutch commands the car on moving. So in order for your car to move, you gotta make sure that you know your clutch, you balance your clutch, you feel the clutch. It's important, guys, to know your clutch. And then in order for you to know that your clutch it's in or what, you gotta press it all. Make sure that you press your clutch, and then after you've known all of the pedals, guys, you go to the gears. This is our gears, guys. Nice. This is our gear. As much as they are telling us here, this is gear 1, it's gear 2, it's gear 3, it's gear 4, it's gear 5, and then reverse. they put our reverse on our right down part. So we make sure, guys, that we know our gears. In order for us to know our gears, neutral, as much as they are telling us neutral, it must go on the sides. It must go to your right and go to your left. Go to your right, go to your left. Go to your right, go to your left. That's our neutral, guys. In order for us to know that our car is on neutral. So to put on gear 1, guys, you gotta make sure that you use your clutch. Use your clutch, guys, in order for you to put your gear on gear 1. Use it. So in order for you to, in order to unlock the gear, for it to shift on gear 1. So you do a full clutch. You make sure, guys, that you do a full clutch. You make sure that you sit comfortably. When you sit in the car, guys, you make sure that you sit comfortably. When you press your clutch, make sure that you press it with your leg. You don't press it with your whole body, because of now, if you press it with your whole body, your body will get tired and then will make mistakes. So make sure, guys, you press your clutch or your pedals with your toes. You press it with your toes and then put your heel at the back. You put your heel down and then you press your pedals with your toes. Make sure that you press your pedals with your toes so that you could feel more comfortable. So yeah, when we put our gear 1, we make sure that we press our clutch, and then when we put gear 1, push it on the side, then we pull it up. You get it? Nice. After you make sure that you push it, you pull it up, and then it's neutral. Same thing. Make sure gear 1, push it on the side, you pull it up whilst you're pushing it, guys. When you put gear 1, you don't put gear 1 by pushing it and then just pull up. No, you push it, then pull it up whilst you're pushing it, guys. Nice. Same thing, gear 2. When we go to gear 2, here's our gear 2. It's the same direction as gear 1, it's just that we go down. Nice. Same thing as gear 2. When we put on gear 2, guys, we push it on our left side and then we pull down whilst we're pushing it, guys. Nice. You pull down whilst you're pushing it. Don't make it a point that you push it down whilst you're not pushing it. Make sure that you pull down whilst you're pushing it. Nice. And then same thing, gear 3, you make sure that you pull your gear, it's gonna go on neutral straight. When you put it on neutral, it's gonna go in the middle straight. So what you need to do, guys, you don't push anything when you go to gear 3. You just push up, that's all. Just pull it up, that's all. Because of now, it's already in the middle. So you don't need to push anything, you just pull it up. It's on gear 3 now. Nice. Same thing with gear 4, just go to neutral, and then when you put on gear 4, just push it down. That's all. You don't do anything, you don't push it on the side, you just pull it down. Nice, that's gear 4. Same thing, gear 5. Here they are telling us it's on our right side, and then our reverse on our right side. Nice. If you want to put on gear 5, we make sure that we push it to our right side, and then we pull it up whilst we're pushing it. Nice. Make sure that you push it on your right side, then pull it up whilst you pushing it. That's gear 5. Nice, guys. And then after you've done that neutral, when you want to put on in reverse, it's on our right side. It's the same as gear 5, but you pull it down. When you put it, guys, you make sure that you push it to your right and then pull it down whilst you're pushing it. And then R button, guys, R reverse, guys. Reverse is different to the other gears, guys, because reverse has a sound. When you put on reverse, guys, it has to make a sound that sounds like a clap, a small clap, small clap. It will tell you that it's on. So you push it to your right side, pull it down whilst you're pushing it. That sound will clap. It's the only gear that claps when it's on, guys. Nice. After you've known that, the reverse, gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, gear 5, and the reverse button, that's cool. If you don't understand anything, guys, comment, ask questions. I'll tell you guys everything. Nice. And then after you've known that, you gotta know your handbrake. Handbrake, guys, when we use our handbrake, when we stopping, let's say we stopped. When we stopped, when we use it, guys, it must be up. It must be up. But when you go, guys, you make sure that you press it when we have to go. We press it, you pull it up, it's gonna unlock. Nice. And then you push it down. That's our handbrake, guys. You make sure that when you unlock it like this, when it's up like this, you press it, you pull it up, and then you press it down whilst pressing it, and then leave everything when it's down. But when you're stopping, guys, let's say you're at the garage, you want to stop, you stop. What you need to do, you just pull it up. You don't press it, you just pull it up. That will tell you that your handbrake it's up, and then your car it's stopped. Nice. And then guys, this is my smaller nyana video that was that I told you that I will demonstrate for you guys on how to use your pedals, accelerator, brake, and the clutch. Nice. And then nice. And then if you have more questions, guys, about the pedals and everything, I'm gonna do another video, guys, if you don't understand it, so that you could understand it more properly. Nice. And then I'll check you in the next videos. In the next video, guys. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and share the video for more content, guys. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.